Well, Dr. Lindsay Browing is a neuroscientist and author of Navigating Sleeplessness. Dr. Lindsay, thank you very much indeed for joining us. I have to say, frankly, I had this problem last night trying to go to bed. It's like 18, 19 degrees Celsius. Just first of all, can you talk us through why we struggle to fall asleep in the heat? What is it that means our bodies go, oh, I don't want to nod off?
Yeah, sure. Well, as we fall asleep, naturally our body temperature just drops. So if the room is too hot that you're in, your body temperature just can't drop, and it means that you won't be able to fall asleep because your body temperature needs to drop as you're falling asleep. And that's why a heat wave, as wonderful as it is during the daytime, is really difficult at night. We need to keep the room cool so that our body temperature can drop and we can fall asleep.
I mean, the problem is keeping the room cool, Dr. Browing, is difficult. As we were just saying, really, in this country, we're not equipped for this weather. I mean, it's not often we get 33 degrees, etc. So I guess, a lot of people don't have air conditioning. I've given my fans to my children. So last night, I was in a whole world of trouble, had the blind down all day. I've got a south-facing bedroom. I mean, to keep it cool, it's very difficult. What else can we do, I suppose, to try and bring our temperature down? Are we resorting to cold flannels, or? Well, that's what I did last night. I got a cold flannel.
Absolutely. Well, there's a couple of things. You want to make sure that you're not too hot before bed. Things like make sure you're not exercising too close to bedtime. Avoid spicy, heavy foods right before bed because that will increase your body temperature. And then making sure, like you said, keeping your curtains and blinds shut in the bedrooms during the day and keeping the windows shut upstairs during the day in the bedrooms, because the outside air is likely to be warmer than the inside air. And then once the sun's going down, at that point, open your curtains up, open the windows to let that cooler evening air in. A fan is great, but like you, I gave my son our fan last night as well. It's a parent thing. Keeping the windows open is going to let you have some air. A cool flannel or even something like a misting water bottle can be really helpful. You can mist your pillows, your natural fibre is much better. So mist your pillows and duvet, well not duvet, sheet, and even you can use that to just gently spray your face during the night, something that menopausal women will be very used to. You can spritz yourself with the light, fresh water, which will help you to cool down overnight. If you need to sleep in clothes, then make sure that they're natural fibres. That's really important because polyester, man-made fibres rather than natural fibres, tend to keep heat attached to us and they don't let us to wick away sweat. So natural fibres are definitely the best choice. If you've got a natural fibre pillow, that's great. Natural fibre mattress is really good as well. And then cool flannel is also a really good thing. You can put the cool flannel, the cool wet flannel on your forehead, on your neck or on your wrists because those are our very hot points. And you could even go as far as before bed, sticking your feet in a bucket of cold water because your feet is where we lose a lot of heat. So if you can cool your feet down just before bed, that also can be very helpful.
I have tried that.
Shower.
Yeah, I did all that last night. I just wanted to ask you, I mean, obviously for prolonged heat periods such as this, where we are looking at the end of the week is going to be, I believe, 33, and then possibly, hotter, whatever, where people are then, they are not getting good night's sleep. It's sort of like building up. They're exhausted. What would you advise? I mean, obviously not everybody's got the luxury of having a little siesta, but would you advise that is what they need to try and do at some point, try and catch a little, 40 winks at some point?
Yeah, definitely. Having a lunchtime nap. Naturally, we are biologically supposed to have an after lunch nap. That's what that siesta is. Our circadian rhythm wants us to have a little nap after lunch. So if you are able to, you've got an understanding boss or you've got a flexible job, then having a little nap at lunchtime can be really helpful to catch up sleep. But I deal with a lot of people who are really struggling with their sleep, people with insomnia, and people who are really struggling. Having a nap can actually be detrimental because it's taking away your need to sleep at night. But if you are unable to sleep at night due to the heat, or maybe you're looking after a baby, or if something's happening to mean that you're not getting enough sleep at night, then a lunchtime nap is your savior. And a 20-minute nap is great, or an hour and a half. but somewhere in between can actually make you wake up feeling more groggy because you'll find yourself going into a deep sleep. So try and keep that to about 20 minutes, or if you can, an hour and a half nap at lunchtime would be great and would help you feel really refreshed and ready for the rest of the day.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.